Okay, so if you've ever woken up, looked at your sleep tracker, and just felt completely lost, like you need a degree in data science just to figure out if you slept well, you are definitely not alone. So today, we're going to cut through all that noise and talk about one super simple but really powerful feature that does all the heavy lifting for you: the Apple Watch Sleep Score.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You're staring at these wild, jagged lines for REM sleep, core sleep, deep sleep, and you're just trying to make sense of it all. It's so easy to get bogged down in all those little details that you kind of lose the big picture. And you start to wonder, am I actually sleeping better or am I just collecting a bunch of data?
And this right here is where Apple's solution is just brilliant. Instead of forcing you to interpret all that raw info, it just crunches it all down into a single, easy-to-get number. It's built to give you a clear, instant answer to that one big question. So, how'd I sleep last night? And you know what the best part is? Getting this whole thing up and running is ridiculously fast. Seriously, let's just walk through the 1-minute setup that unlocks everything. First things first, just a quick tech check. To get this feature working, you're going to need an Apple Watch that's on watchOS 9 or newer, and it has to be paired with an iPhone running iOS 16 or later. If you're not totally sure what software you have, no worries, just pop into your settings, look for software update, and you'll be sorted in no time. All right, now for the setup, and this all happens right on your iPhone. Just open up the Health app and find the Sleep section. Once you tap Get Started, the app just walks you through everything. You'll set your ideal bedtime, your wake-up goals. You can even make different schedules for weekdays and weekends. Once you've got that dialed in, you just hit Add, and that's it. You're done. It's really that simple. So once you're all set up, checking your score is going to become a part of your morning routine. But what's cool is you have two different ways to check in, and they kind of serve different purposes. So let's look at the watch versus the iPhone. Yeah, this slide nails it. The best way to think about it is this. Your Apple Watch is for the quick look. It gives you that headline number, that score, pretty much the moment you wake up. But your iPhone, that's for the deep dive. That's where you go to see all the detailed charts and see how you're trending over weeks or even months. Checking on your watch is designed to be super, super easy. All you do is press the digital crown, open that sleep app, and boom, within about 15 minutes of waking up, your score for the night is right there. You can scroll down a bit to see more stuff like your sleep stages, but really, it's all about getting that info fast. Now for that deeper analysis, you're going to head over to the Health app on your iPhone. Just go back to the Sleep section and tap on Sleep Score. This is where the real magic is. You can pull up charts for the last week, the last month, even the last 6 months, and really start to dig into the different pieces that make up your score. Okay, so what is actually baked into that single number? It's not just random, I promise. Let's peel back the curtain and break down the 3 key factors that Apple uses to calculate your score. Your final score is built on a really simple 100-point system, and understanding this breakdown is everything. A full half of your score, that's 50 points, is just from sleep duration. Makes sense, right? Getting enough hours in is pretty much the foundation of good rest. The next 30 points are all about bedtime consistency, basically how well you stick to your schedule, which really helps your body's internal clock. And those last 20 points, that's based on interruptions. The fewer times you wake up, the better and more restorative your sleep is going to be. So, knowing how the score is calculated is one thing, but what does a score of, 78 actually mean for you? Well, to make it super easy to understand at a glance, Apple translates that number into one of 5 simple levels. This table just makes it crystal clear. If you're seeing excellent or high, that means you're really getting that deep, restorative sleep you need to be at your best. An okay score, that's kind of a sign that, you didn't quite get enough rest. But seeing low or very low over and over again, that's a red flag. It suggests your body just isn't getting the time it needs to repair and recharge. And over time, that can affect everything from your mood to your immune system. So here's the most important takeaway. Any single night's score is interesting, for sure, but the real power here is in the pattern. These levels aren't about judging just one night. They're about giving you this consistent benchmark so you can see how your habits are actually trending over the long haul. So there you have it. Now you know how this score is calculated and what it really means for you. You've got this simple, powerful number that tells you exactly how you're doing. So the only question left is, now that you have this knowledge, what's the first small change you're going to make to improve your night?